Drone here. What's going on, guys? Hubsan ZINO. We have it out. I kind of wanted to give it a little bit more of a fair shake than today, but we're above freezing temperatures. We have a little bit of wind, so that's I wanted to give it a stale day, but we're gonna fly it anyway. This should be able to deal with wind. I know a lot of you guys are down by the ocean and you guys get wind down there. Maybe you want to buy this. We'll see how it does. Again, I'm not dealing with heavy wind. I'd say maybe like 5 to 7 mile an hour. So let's go. We are going to go ahead and turn our controller on. Nope, that's for speed. We have a sport and a normal mode. We are going to hold this till we get a beep. We're going to hold this. I have, this is an iPhone, let's see, iPhone SE. This is an iPhone SE. You can get these brand new for $100. Absolutely love it. The storage on it, I believe, is like 64 gigabyte, and it does really well. But enough about the phone. Let's go ahead and get into this. We should be paired automatically, so I'm just going to go over to the Hubsan app. Hubsan app. ZINO. Enter device. Enter main interface. And initially it shows not connected, but then it shows weak GPS signal. We have 9 satellites. We are going to do a screen recording. Whoop. Screen recording in 3, 2, 1. Backing out. We are also going to go into our settings here. I vaguely remember how to do this. Let's go into our settings. White balance color, no. I want to go into the drone settings, and I want to do a calibration. Let's see here. Horizontal calibration. You must bind. Okay. Next step. No problem. Testing GPS accuracy. GPS good. It's good. So let's go back into our settings and go down to the bottom part here. I want to do a horizontal calibration. It says please wait. System initializing. Horizontal calibration finished. Got system initializing up top. Now I got motors locked. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Motors locked. That's not good. I don't want motors locked. We will also go in here. Maybe it wants me to do my other calibration, compass calibration. We're going to go, and it wants this 1.5 meters above the ground. Now it wants it up. Bam. That's done. It says system initializing. Hopefully I get a motor unlock now that we can actually fly. It still shows motors locked. I don't know why it shows motors locked. Why does it show motors locked? Hope that would be able to take off. Okay. Idle speed down. Maybe that just showed that they're locked because they're locked. Hopefully we're going to be able to take off. I want to also calibrate one more thing. Gimbal gyro calibration. I want to do that. Hopefully I got enough clearance where it's not going to hit the ground. It says complete. It says gimbal gyro calibration complete. Please restart the aircraft. Really? I got to restart the aircraft? We'll do it. So what we're going to do, we're going to shut everything down. We'll start with this long hold that's shut down. We'll go ahead and turn this off. That's shut down. We're going to go ahead and get out of my app. We're going to go ahead and turn on the controller. Controller is on. Searching for the ZINO. Going to turn this on. ZINO is on. We're going to wait 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are going to go into the Hubsan app. We got a ZINO thing. We're going to enter device. We're going to enter main interface. It should still have the satellites that it had before. Generally, GPS drones, when they're sitting out in the field and you disconnect from them, it says aircraft disconnected. Well, let's reconnect. There we go. See, automatically it has 11 satellites and it's showing weak GPS signal. We're going to wait for it to gather maybe one or two more, and there. Okay, so we're good. It shows motor lock. What I'm going to do, I do want to record on the SD card. We are doing a screen recording as we speak. Switch to video mode. We are going to click record. Okay, we're going to bind to aircraft again. Next step, I'm not calibrating the compass again. The compass was already calibrated to this area. We should be good to go on that. So we are going to record on the SD card. Recording on the SD card, down and out. We're going to lift up. And I'm just going to kind of let it sit there. Seems like we're losing altitude a little, and now maybe it's holding. Let's bring it up to eye level. Up to eye level. The wind's coming this way. So it's doing well. 11 satellites. So I'm going to bring it up a little bit more. I want to test the GPS. I don't suggest anybody doing this at home. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. And not super strong. Right here. Let's see. There it is. It took a minute. So it didn't slingshot back like traditional GPS drones that I've had have slingshot back right to the spot. Kind of went over here. It drifted over here, and then it came back to the spot. That's the spot that we were at. So it worked. It just wasn't snappy. We're going to go ahead and give this a fly, guys. Well, let's turn this around so you can see that gimbal. And again, it's drifting. It's drifting. Maybe what I should do is drop it and do that calibration. We're going to stop recording on here just to give this a 100% fair shake. We're going to click return to home. No, cancel. I'll just land it myself. I don't like return to homes, especially on a drone that I've built no trust with. Okay, despite the fact we did our calibration before, we're going to recalibrate it just to make sure that we are good here. We're going to do a horizontal calibration. Horizontal calibration finished. System initializing up top. We are also going to go into our settings, and we are going to do a compass calibration. Maybe this has to be done regardless. Maybe this doesn't have the ability the dreaded Alcenma has, where you can calibrate it and take off from the same area and same spot, not have any issues 90% of the time. Maybe this has to be calibrated each time, which it's not a problem, unlike that Up Air one that has a ridiculous calibration. This calibration is traditional to the Bugs 2s. That is a very simple calibration. Calibration, geomagnetic calibration, completed. System initializing. And once I show motor lock, we'll go back up again and we'll start recording on the ZINO. Motor locked. We are going to unlock our motors. We're going to get it up in air. And sitting pretty good. I want to try the GPS again and see if it actually goes back or it is a lackadaisical GPS. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to walk with it. Ah! No bueno. That was scary. That was scary. So as far as snap, slingshot GPS, snap, GPS, we don't have it on this. I just showed you that. The thing almost biffed out on the ground. I'm not complaining about it. This is just something that I do, and you need to be aware of that. If a heavy gust takes it this way, it's going to take some time to get back to the GPS. We are in GPS hold mode. So let's go ahead and before we even do any camera stuff, we're at 80% battery. Let's just do a mild run out just to test flyability. Just going to run in the field here for flyability. Ugh. Hold on. That turn was not great. I'm going to do it closer to myself. That turn was not crisp. I'm turning. I'm pitching forward. It's raising in altitude. It's dropping in altitude, which another YouTuber mentioned this. We are pitching left. It's losing altitude. I'm doing funnels left. It's lightly losing altitude. We are going to pitch forward. It's raising altitude. Pitching forward, rotating right. It's raising altitude. And we can't say that, hey, J-Drone, you didn't recalibrate it. Why are you going down so low? Can't say that we didn't recalibrate it and it's my fault. No, I've recalibrated it. So check this out. I'm going to try to do this close. That way you guys could see it, although I'm pretty sure I was close enough. So I'm going to back it up. We are going to pitch forward and rotate right. Kind of doing funnels here. It's raising altitude. And I don't have a heavy pitch forward. Like I'm trying to come towards myself and it's not heavy pitching. The pitch is actually taking a minute. And then I'm going to bring this over here. We are going to do left funnels. Okay, I'm going to get my yaw going. Left funnels. As you can see, I'm losing altitude here. Not horribly that time. Maybe if we're a direct pitch like this and then pitch. There you go. Ah! So be aware of that, guys. I almost hate to throw this in sport mode. So the YouTuber, I don't even know who it was that mentioned that. Let's see, left, losing altitude, horribly. As you can see, we almost biffed out. This isn't a sport flyer. It does have sport mode, so maybe I'm asking too much for it, but I'm pretty sure my Spark don't do that. We're going to go up, and we are going to go to the right. And as we're going to the right, we're gaining altitude. I'm full pitch forward. It's still drifting backwards. Full pitch forward, full pitch forward. Come on, come on, come on. It takes a minute to go full pitch forward. It is in camera mode. It is not in sport mode. So let's go ahead and toss it in sport mode, and hopefully we do not biff out on the ground here. We're going to throw it in sport mode, switch to sport mode, and we're just going to pitch out. I'm going to go ahead and turn this way, which I was turning right. It's gained altitude greatly. It has a hard time gaining the pitch. I'm full pitch forward, full pitch forward, full pitch forward. Easy there. So if you're going to sport fly this, you're going to need to know the characteristics of the drone, how the drone acts. And again, I'm full pitch forward, and it's taking a minute, and we've dropped altitude. I didn't push on my left stick at all to bring that down from altitude. It kind of did that on its own. So, flight characteristics. They're a little bit wonky. You need to be aware of that. I'm not dogging the drone horribly. It is what it is right now. It is holding GPS hold. It is locked there. It's doing what it's supposed to. But if you're banking left, you're going to lose altitude. You're banking right, you're going to gain altitude. That is not great. But camera. Let's get into camera right now. Let's go ahead and take it out of sport mode. We're out of sport mode. I'm going to really need to watch this, and hopefully my height in meters is accurate. That way I can keep a good eye on this. We're going to do a little run out. We are going to record. I'm going to need to raise it up higher in case this decides to lose altitude. We are going to, why don't we raise it up higher right now? That should be enough leverage that if it loses altitude, I shouldn't crash in anything, hopefully. Why don't we even put it up even higher? 18 meters. All right, we're 21 meters high. 21, 0.5, 0.4, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8, 0.9, 21.9, 22, 21.9, 22. So it's holding at about that. We are going to go ahead and click record. We are recording. We're going forward. Going forward. Yeah, we'll just continue to go forward here. watching my app here. 21.4 is what we're at, 21.3 as far as height goes, so we're really not decreasing altitude. 21.3, 21.2. The battery level is 40%, so we're going to come around and come back to myself, hopefully. I think I got this. I'm trying to see. I think I'm actually flying over towards the abyss, which is fine. I can navigate. We're at 38%. Yes, okay, I see home. I see home. I'm gonna come back this way. How about let's roll this camera down. It's a little bit better. It was super dark. I guess I had it up too high. We've lost about a meter. We're at 20.5. I'm trying to bring it over this way. Trying to bring it over this way. I'm full pitch forward towards myself. I should be able to see it sometime here. We are over the field and it's drifting that way. Why is it drifting that way? Fly forward. I hear it. There it is. So we are at 36%. We're just going to go ahead and do a little climb here. A little climb-a-roo, and I should have these turn this way. I mean, I'm not doing any extreme, and since we're going to be above ourselves, I'm just going to do that. We're at 35%. Hopefully the battery just don't dip and dive. That wouldn't be good. We're doing a little climb here just to have a little look at the town, a little look at the lay of the land. 33% on the battery. We're close to home. Not too much to worry about. We're just going to do a little pan here. Little pan. Little pan. And actually, I'm going to do a full yaw because that was one thing that I was hoping that the 3-axis gimbal would take out any skippiness, but I think I'm seeing a little skippy on this video here. And I don't know what I'm recording in either. Hopefully I'm not recording in 4K because my computer don't do 4K, but I can downsize it. So we've done a full turn. We have 31% battery here. I see skippy. I see skippy, which I'm not liking. I mean, I could be going slower on the sticks, but I don't feel I should have to with a 3-axis gimbal. We are going to go ahead and stop recording. I'm going to go into video settings. Video settings, please. So we're at 1080p, 30 frames per second. We could be at 60 frames per second. We are at 60 frames per second. Now my ringer's going all crazy and whatnot. So let's get back out of there. We're up there. We're going to do another turnaround at 60 frames per second. Recording. We're at 30% battery. And again, I'm going not even full pitch, y'all. I just want to see what type of skippies we're encountering. At 60 frames per second, with the 3-axis gimbal, we really shouldn't be encountering any. So that's good. We are going to go ahead and put this in picture mode. We're going to take a picture. And of course my ringer is going to start acting now. We're going to turn this way and maybe pitch upwards a little. Take a picture. We're going to pitch this way. I'm down to 30% battery. We're going to take a picture. Picture taken. And I think that's good. I think that's all that I want to play with this. Where'd it go? There it is. Straight up there. It's maintaining at 100. Ooh, height 100. Or yeah, we did a climb. I'm thinking, wow, we gained height from our initial run out, but I just did that. Oh, excuse me. So we're bringing it down. Bringing it down. We're bringing it down. We're bringing it down. Bringing it down. Guys, I tell it how it is. And right off the bat, I don't think this is going to knock my spark out as far as the travel goes. I might bring it with me. It might be worth to bring with me as far as to have a backup GPS drone, a backup video drone, a backup portable drone. We're flying away from your self-chain drone. Get your orientation. We have our orientation. We are flying over here. And what I'm going to do to make sure that I got my screen recording is we are going to No, we'll land first before we do that. We're gonna. We're coming back. We're coming back. The pitching isn't great on this, man. It's not super awesome. Like here, let me show you the rocking horse. Back, forward, back, forward. It seems to almost be a little. Actually, here, check it out. And this was something that I noted during my initial video of this drone. Gonna pitch forward. That's your forward pitch. Gonna pitch backwards, forward, backwards. It seems that back almost has a little bit more pitch, and I don't know that it's balanced completely, where I think the front might be raised up a little bit higher. I got blinky reds in the back that's probably telling me to land. I got 25% battery. We got to get a shot of this in the sky. Got to get us up. It's just like dropping altitude. So let's go ahead and get a shot of this in the sky if we can. Decent flight time. Decent flight time. Little Zino action. Zino action. And it's dropping altitude. I've calibrated everything properly. The only excuse that I can give for this performance is maybe I'm not running the latest firmware on it, which I will eventually find out if I'm running the latest firmware on it. But we're sitting it down. But I've seen other people's reviews, guys, and other people's reviews have kind of, actually, it was only one person that told about the flight characteristics of this, and I think everybody else was sugarcoating. You guys know that I don't sugarcoat. I like the drone. I don't love the flight ability. Hopefully the video is awesome. But I've seen a lot of Zino reviews and not a lot of people. And again, I'm going to say only one off the top of my head noted the lowering and decreasing altitude on your yawing. You yaw one way, you're going to lower. Yaw the other way, you are going to increase. I absolutely love the plug and play. My phone is actually charging off of the controller. I love the plug and play. That's a great idea. We didn't test range. I didn't want to test range on a low battery, but we did test flyability, and flyability, J-Drone's whacking it for flyability. It did not pass the flyability test, where I'm super confident with this, where I would sport fly it, where I'd do some stuff that I did with the Spark. I'm just telling it how it is, guys. Hopefully that 3-axis gimbal is going to make it travelable for me. Travelable, where I want to take this on travel with me, because if it has a really good camera, if it has a really good picture taking qualities, maybe we'll do that. But we got to see. Right now, all I know is what I saw on app. You guys have seen it all already. You can make your judgments how the video was and whatnot. Guys, I'm J-Drone. If you haven't subscribed, smash the subscribe button. Link for this will be down below if you want to check out the specs. If you want to grab it, myself, again, it's going to depend on the video, because flyability was a zap for me. As far as sport flying, as far as flun, F-L-U-N, the word of the day, flun. That means fun. As far as fun flying this, it was scary. We almost biffed out a couple times. All right, guys.